I mean, you can pick up the book and then you can just like shift scroll wheel to go through your blueprints, which is good. Your default track should probably include power lines and lights, no? Yeah, probably, huh? Let's make a big electric pole, and let's make some extra lamps. Yeah, I like that. So what we should do, actually, is work out the correct distance for a giant section of track. Oh, I did the shift click. Which is normally what you want if you've got construction bots. But we don't. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3 gap, and then there. How does that work out with this? Okay, so we'll put you roughly in the middle. And yeah, I like the idea of putting like a light right underneath there. So that's the limit there. So then if we take this, so our track blueprint, or clear it, use the empty blueprint, and I need to grab this, there we go, like that, and then stop right before this one here. There we go. So then we can have the pattern. Oh, do I have to add you back to the book? Hang on, what is that? Drop to export to blueprint. Oh, that's good! That's a good UI. That is a very good UI. Okay. Bam. Yeah, that's very helpful. Great idea. No, don't ghost mode it. I need to get some goddamn robots up in here. So, I mean, these aren't finished, but that's okay. All right. I do like that. I think I need a break. Imagines Quill channeling Gomez Adams for his train build. I mean, Adams family... What's the deal with the trains? I'm not sure. You may want to take both poles into the blueprint so you can overlap them. Oh, I see. So you can just aim one blueprint or one pole over the other. Visually might be a little quicker. Yeah, that's entirely possible. I'll leave it be for now, though. I'd love to get a station done before we ended today. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, it would be great to build it out of steel furnaces first, but we don't have the materials for that, so... there's nothing down here, right? So I can make whatever, whenever I want it. So, if you were to go and do the train that's got like a locomotive as both sides, both ends, your station could literally just be like that. Which is really, really handy if ever you want to have multiple stations sort of like related like that. Really, really, really handy. But I don't do that. I don't know why. I like the train with the locomotive just at one end. It feels cooler, and then you get to do more fun track stuff. So what we're going to do is delete all this. We're going to grab our T-junction here, because we're going to need openings in both possible directions. Plop that down, although it'll be in ghost mode, so we'll have to go and fix that up later. And we'll work out our station, which is going to be... going to have to be a loop. But I'm going to be big enough. I'm going to make it a double station, just to give us some options here. So it's going to have to be... that's probably more than long enough. More than long enough, I'm sure. I'm willing to bet we can't make this corner. Indeed, we cannot. Okay. We're going to blueprint the station, by the way. So the idea is I want this to be a loop that's big enough so that we can have 2 trains stopped here at the same time. And that'll need 2 exits. That's why it needs to be a little bit more spacious. So if we do this, there we go, that should be all right. And then we dynamite more forest. Can't see anything. Look, hey, now everything's nice and bright. Get the flamethrower in here, set the forest on fire, then we'll have lots of light. Stupid trees, get out of my way. There we go. So, station. Station shows you the length. My trains are just going to have 1 car on them. They're going to be fast. That. And then, right as soon as you're past the station, I'm going to set it up so you could leave right away. There we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. And what's great about this is I didn't realize this for the longest time. In Factorio, you can have stations of the same name. So the idea is this is going to be an iron ore drop-off. Well, actually, not in this particular case. These might be both iron plate pickups. You really only need 1 iron ore drop-off. We'll see. But you can have 2 stations or multiple stations with the same name. And what happens is when you tell your trains to go to a station with a particular name, it'll just find the closest unoccupied station with that name and go there. Which is kind of a neat trick. Now, the most annoying thing about building these things with a blueprint is it's, oops, almost impossible to tell what signals are ghost signals and which ones you've actually placed down. Very frustrating, I find. Incredibly frustrating. Because they're really hard to see, and it's also hard to tell which is why building this with the freaking robots is so much better. Guess I'll put down the regular station, the signals first. So that should be this. And then this over here. And it really doesn't help when you have these little green squares either. Although I guess, ooh, this one's going to be, okay, good. I guess there wouldn't be a green square where you've already placed it. So you just look for the ones that got a little blop inside them. And do that. But it is robots, man. Robots make everything better. Do I not have one? Oh, I didn't actually, oh, no, I've got it there. So there's you. Yeah, I don't know if I've got them all. Did you read that you can now deactivate train stations with certain conditions? Yes, which is really cool. Now, as far as I know, you still, even using that trick, you can't set up something like a refueling stations that your trains will only go to if they're low on fuel, right? I think there's a mod that lets you do that, but otherwise, I don't think so, right? Robots making anything better. Well, Skynet. No, even then. We need some more material, so let's train back. Stop! Oof! So automated trains don't run backwards. Now, this hasn't gone for a bit. Is it just because it's a long, slow research? Probably. Hard to imagine that there's like something that the material doesn't exist for. Because there should be a big backlog here, because we haven't been going around picking up stuff. There should be a huge backlog of most things. It'd be nice if there was a huge backlog of freaking green circuits for us to pick up, but that'll have to do for now. We still have 1 million rail, and in fact, the rail is backed up now, which is great because we're accumulating steel in a box. So we're going to do that. Let's go and get a whole bunch of concrete. Bam. More than we can carry. Excellent. Oh, yeah, we need to build a bunch of the big-ass towers. And some of the medium ones, too. Just pave over the world. There you go. We just went through like 1,000 units of concrete. Please share the map at stages. Maybe. Maybe. I could share the initial map, probably. Okay, you can see the station names on here. Still no, like, visible critters on the map, which is amazing to me. Alright. We have... Right, we need steel furnaces, which is what I'm looking for. Because I don't really want to set up things with stone furnaces. Not for the new station. Well, it doesn't matter that much. Alright, here's what I'm thinking. What we're going to do with this one, this is going to be our steel production. We're probably going to train over some of the iron from our existing iron operation. Until we can get our big mega iron smelter up and running, that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to need some power over here. Okay, so we're done that. So it just was a really long research. So yeah, just grab whatever now. I don't care. Put down some lights over here. It's too damn dark. We can put one at the base of each one of these bad boys too. Make it a little easier to navigate at night. Should build a car for this. Whoops. So yeah, we'll build... oh, I didn't actually grab the copy of that station. Although I want to make a singleton station here. So, right over here, this is not, you know, something that's going to be useful for the entire game. It might stick around, we might just tear it apart later. But I'm going to build a little station here. The little station that could. It's going to have to hit a T-junction somewhere. It's a lot better to build T-junctions than trying to figure out a freaking four-way intersection, let me tell you. There's really not enough space here. You know what? It doesn't need a proper T-junction. Because, again, this is sort of just a single-purpose little spur. So from here, it's going to be traveling east. Excellent. We just need to real signal, chain. And what I'm going to do is just pull it off of here. There you go. And there we go. I think that's going to be long enough. So just this little micro station. Yep, just barely. Just barely, but that's going to be long enough for our train to get in there. So, this is going to be called Temp Iron Plate Pickup. So, my current train actually probably can't get here. Not where it is now. because actually it's on a dead end, and automated trains cannot back up. This is also wrong here. I mean, it's wrong for many reasons. It's just wrong. But specifically... Whee! Do I have a cargo wagon? Yes, I do. Yay! Let's get some more fast inserters, since I don't even have stack inserters yet. So what we're going to be doing here is we're just picking up iron plates to deliver it to the area that will become our steel smelting operation. Later on, we're going to deliver iron plates from a more significant source. But right from the start, this bus has always been intended to be a temporary thing, just to bootstrap. And in fact, I think this might literally be where the bus ends. This is as far as we're ever going to be willing to go. Everything else has got to be built in cool little stations that are awesome, because trains are cool. And stations are cool. And... it's a lot of transport belts. Probably more than we actually want, but that's alright. There we are. Something like that. I need to get my... you don't go there. You... I put you here, and you here, and lock you. There we are. Excellent. Load that up. Ah. So, when you're full, you're going to go to one of these stations that's not very well named right now, but we're going to fix that in a second. So, you're going to be going to Livestream or whatever. We'll rename you in a bit. And you'll go there until your inventory is empty. Yeah, actually here we're going to change this. Instead it's going to be inactivity for 5 seconds instead of literally full cargo. Should be okay. So let's go to Livestream right now. Although, again, this might end up being the place where the steel is picked up, almost certainly. Well, for now, I suppose we could do this one as a steel pickup. It's going to be a very generic set of name like that. And this one here is going to become... this will get moved later on, but this will be the iron plate drop-off dash steel smelting. Okay, so that got updated, which is good. So you're going to wait here until your inventory is empty. We're going to 1, 2, 3 more of these chests. Like that. Pull stuff out. That's going to be replaced with stack inserters later on. And we're going to do that. We'll have to set up some sort of refueling setup for you at some point too. Do I have any more coal on me? No. Okay. So the stack inserters are much faster. And I mean, even these will get better when you get more stack upgrades. I should really look into that next and start replacing those. But you're going to go back and forth. You'll drop off these steel plates here. That's great. Let's go ahead and blow some stuff up. Iron plates is what you're dropping off, not steel plates. Boom. Stack inserters. Ow. I like how the game screen does turn red to tell you you just done fucked up. There you go. Little train is gonna do its thing. Oh, it's very exciting. We've probably screwed something up in our process. There'll probably be some train jam later on, but we can resolve that then. Okay, so steel furnaces. We've got 14. I'll set things up with a combination of steel furnaces and stone furnaces, and then we'll improve things later on. We are gonna need a crap ton more space though. Oh, we're gonna need coal deliveries over here is what we're gonna need until we get electric furnaces. But that's okay. So that's what the other station will be used for, actually. There you go. All the deliveries over here. So, what did I call this one? Yep, that's good. And then this one here. Coal drop off, steel smelting. Perfect. And we're going to assume if we want to really scale it up, we're not going to want to split the line in two. No, I think it's okay. So, where's our furnaces? You. Let's start somewhere over here. I think I'll go a little further away. Just to give us the most amount of room to throw down some land balancing and whatever nonsense. So that's 14. So I'm going to want to add in 10 of these. So stop when it's at 17. Done. So this is going to be the completed steel is going to go on this thing. And as a temporary thing, we'll do this, and we'll just replace you later on. Bam. This does not need blue inserters at all. Every time I like fail to put down the inserters right, I'm just like, I'm so miserable. Some people will do like this sort of thing. But the problem is I'm very unsteady and shaky. So there's a good chance that I don't lay it down properly. So like the actual safest, fastest way for me to do it is to do it like this. Even though it's kind of dumb. So from here we're doing this. And we are going to run you down to there. Excellent. And yeah, you'll have to become a red line later on because this is not going to be sufficient, but this will get us started. So here we want to drop onto there. And then we need to bend like this so that you do that. Actually, no, I guess if we're doing the shared line, you know what? Just for balancing, oh, stack inserters are done. Yeah, just grab whatever. And then just I mean, this is fine. Worst case scenario, I'm using more material than I need. Wouldn't be the first time. I'm actually worried that I'm not going to have room to run all the coal. You know, we'll figure it out. Because I can skip the coal through here. So the idea is over there. No, what? Oh. Oh, it's showing me both previews at the same time. That's kind of funny. What am I doing here?